What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this video. Now, I need to ask you all this question. If there was a hint of doubt in your head, do you have any doubt now? Or are you finally, for those out there who never said it, are you finally willing to admit Billy Miller is Drew? Are you finally willing to admit it to yourself? For what I've been saying for the last, few weeks, are you willing to admit it now? Because we got confirmation today. We pretty much got confirmation. So, the whole fingerprint thing that they're going to do Friday, it's a formality at this point. We can pretty much say we know who's who. Come on now. I'm just saying. I officially got all the proof I needed today. All the proof. The proof is always in the pudding, and the pudding happened to show up at the door. And when that pudding showed up at the door and she left, we got confirmation. We got the proof. We don't need the fingerprints. It's a formality. Um, by the way, Jocelyn. If Jocelyn is trying to be a mini Carly, she needs to do a better job at it. Because that cover story that she came up with of why her and Oscar were at Drew and Sam's apartment, it was a lame cover story. You could have came up better because even Drew figured out that it was a false story. Even he figured, hell, Ray Charles could see that they were lying. I mean, come on now. Who can't tell that they was lying? All that backtracking she was doing, Whenever somebody try to tell you something and they keep saying, that means they're lying. It's a lie. Because you ain't got to do all that stuttering. I don't like people that stutter. Unless you have a medical condition to where you stutter and it's medical, it's a medical thing, I'll let that slide. But we all know she ain't got no medical condition. Other than her kidney. That's it. Other than that whole cancer thing, that's it. But beyond that, that shit does not cause stuttering. So clearly, you were lying. That remind me of that Joe song. You know the Joe song for all y'all out there that know good R&B music. Um, yeah, I remember that Joe song Stutter. You're lying to me because you're stuttering. Now, where were you late last night? That was my song. That's still my song. That's still my shit. And when she started stuttering, it just reminded me of that song. I said, Jocelyn, stop stuttering. But, yeah. They came up with some little corny story about finding a lost person. And he said that it was for a class. I said, who the hell gonna believe that nonsense? I'm looking right at y'all, just shaking my head. Like, I don't believe what y'all talking about. Hell, I don't even buy it. And y'all sitting there saying it with a straight face, and I still think you're lying. All that, don't be all that. Clearly, you're lying. Um, so anyway, when Kim showed up at the penthouse looking for Oscar, apparently she got some app on her phone that can find out where he is or whatever, or like some tracking app or whatever. So I don't get why Oscar don't just confront his mother about Drew possibly being his dad. I don't know why he don't just bring it up to her. Maybe he doesn't want to upset her. I don't know, but I would definitely want to know. Um, and it was so funny. Like we basically got confirmation today because Drew sat there and said that he got a vibe from Kim, like he met her before. But when Steve Burton Jason met her, he didn't know who the fuck she was. He never had an inkling or a feeling that he met her before. He flat out told her, I never met you. I don't know you. You got the wrong person. But when Drew met her, he was like, I feel like I met her before. Mind you, the only way you could know this woman is if you've ever lived in LA. If you ever, well, not LA, but San Diego. And as far as we know, Jason Morgan has never been to California. Well, he's probably been to California before, but they never mentioned it. Maybe it was off screen. But he damn sure never mentioned a trip to San Diego before. And I'm pretty sure he would remember that. So, especially when you see somebody that you think you met before, he would have automatically recognized her or had a feeling that he met her before. Steve Burton, Jason, Said flat out, I don't know you. I never met you. Billy Miller, Jason, Drew, said, I feel like I met her before. Hmm. Could it be because you're Drew? Just saying. So you already know. For me, that's all the confirmation I needed today. We finally got those answers. Because you can't know somebody if you've never been to San Diego before. Because she didn't live in Port Charles her whole life. She just recently moved to Port Charles or to New York. So you clearly had to have gone to San Diego to meet this woman. So we know who Drew is. In my opinion, there's no more denying it. We got the proof. So anyway, moving on from that. Ava. Ava. My God. I just I just want to know, Griffin, if Matt Cohen is watching this video, I just want to know, in the character's perspective, is Ava's pussy that good? I just want to know. Because this woman, is the pussy really worth all this trouble that she's causing? I just want to know. Like, what is it? Is the pussy kryptonite or something? I just want to know. Matt Cohen, if you're watching this, speak to me in your Griffin character and let me know if it's worth all this headache that this woman is giving you. Cause she's a ugh. Woo. Lord have mercy. Ava. You done went to another doctor who has a shady past, willing to do this illegal surgery. You're willing to pay him $75,000. And on top of that, you sign a document that you didn't read. Who does that? Are you that desperate? You sign a piece of paper, a contract, a legally binding contract you didn't read. For all you know, you could have signed away your entire life. Seriously, you could have signed away your business, your penthouse. You could have signed away your entire assets for all you know because you didn't read that document. Read, Ava. Matter of fact, get your ass out the chair. You shouldn't even be in that clinic. Love how you look and leave it alone. Really. And now Griffin had to be Captain Save a Hoe and come save this hoe yet again. Griffin, at what point are you gonna get tired of trying to be her knight in shining armor? I'm just saying. I love Ava, but damn woman. Griffin had to come to your rescue again. Ava need to stop. She just need to love how she look, embrace how she look, and move the fuck on with this relationship. Cause at some point, everybody has their breaking point. And I feel like at some point, if she keeps going the way that she's going, Griffin is gonna really start to reevaluate and start to ask himself, is this worth it? Is all this pain in the ass stuff worth it? Because that's what she's becoming right now, a pain in the ass. Is it worth it? That's what he's going to start to ask himself. Like, he's trying to be there for you, he's trying to be supportive, trying to see where this relationship is going, but you just keep testing his patience. Like, stop doing it. I understand that you don't like how your face looks, but it looks way better than it did before. Mind you, all of this side was burnt up. It looked a mess. Months later, all you got now is a little scar right here. That's all you have. Embrace it and leave it alone. Stop doing all this crazy shit, finding these shady doctors who's selling you these wolf tickets. Because if it sounds too good to be true, 9 times out of fucking 10, that's because it is. Stop doing it. Just leave it the fuck alone. Jesus. God. Like, I love Ava, but damn, as a fan, you testing my patience right now. This water ain't doing nothing for me. I need some liquor after watching this shit. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just gonna pretend like this water is a bottle of Henny right now. So anyway, Julie and Jerome. correct me if I'm wrong, but a few weeks ago, didn't he get his ass beat? He had bruises, arm all bandaged up. Fast forward to today, not a scratch on him. Where did the bruises go? Where did the arm thing go? Was your arm is fully healed now? These Jeromes, I will tell you. Answer me that question. What happened to his bruises? Ain't no way they healed that fast. He was literally black and blue. And you mean to tell me your bruises healed up that fucking quick? I will say this about Alexis. It's obvious to me that Alexis wants Julian back, but I love how she's playing hard to get with his ass. Make him sweat, make him work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that Alexis is not being all easy. Like, oh, I'll take you back. You can come stay at my house. Because, you know, he on house arrest. He got the ankle monitor on. And he's waiting for a new trial. So he was released on bond. He's waiting for a new trial. But I'm glad that she's not letting him get off that easy. Like, you're not gonna get her back that fast, and I love it. I'm like, no, make that motherfucker work. He done put you through hell last year and this year. Make his ass work. Shit. But I like that Julian, you know, he wants to get back in his kid's life. You know, he's trying to make it up to Sam and Lucas, and hopefully he can. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight, of course, but he realizes that and he's willing to put that work in. So kudos to you. Good luck. Um, I hope they get back together, Alexis and Julian, because I actually like them as a couple. They look good together. The chemistry between them is still there. To me, it's still there. I like them together. Um, Jordan and Curtis. I need to see more of their relationship. All I'm seeing from them is a professional type thing, part of their relationship. It's like, but I just need to see more, like more date nights, more lovey dovey. I just need to see more with them because they're just not showing enough. When we do see them, they're mainly talking about work or Stella. We need more romance from the two of them if you're gonna have them as a couple. I need more. Um, Jordan can't cook for shit. She burnt the pie. I said, "You're black. I know all black people can't cook, but damn, you burnt pie, girl." I mean, the pie was charcoal. I said, "Damn, bitch, you can't even cook pie. You can't even bake pie." And that turkey, that little dinner that they had, that frozen dinner they had, I'm like, y'all still hungry? Technically, in Port Charles, it's still Thanksgiving. I'm like, y'all still hungry? Didn't y'all have pizza at the Quartermains? You still hungry? Then on top of that, you done burnt the pie. I would have been pissed if I was Curtis, because don't nobody play about my apple pie. I would have fucked you up. Like, you did you not see how burnt that pie was? I said, damn, bitch. Don't you have a timer? Pie don't take that long to bake. Like, good goddamn. Learn how to cook. That's what they need to do on their next date. Go to a goddamn cooking class. That's what they need to do. Cooking 101. Hell, pick up a book, Cooking for Dummies. I'm just saying, goddamn. How did TJ survive all these years? On Burger King? Shit. Like, she done burnt that pie all to hell. I said, what happened to the pie? Goddamn. Jordan, step it up. Step your game up. Because that pie looked atrocious. So, Jordan, well, Curtis, he got word that they found out where Andre is. Andre is in Cuba. I said, this motherfucker done went to Cuba. I can understand that. You know, you want to get far away. It's humanly possible. I would have went to Europe. Because my boy Stefano Demira, on days, he used to always go to Europe, and they never found him. That was Stefano's favorite place to go was Europe. And they never found him. Because he always had aliases and shit. You never could find Stefano. Um, Hopefully, though. We can, you know, they're trying to get answers about who is who, but I don't know if Andre gonna be able to help him. I don't know. Andre might not be able to help. Um, Andre didn't really know who was who. I don't even think he really knew. All he can do is tell them everything he know. But I don't think he know who is who. I don't really think he do, because he would have told Franco if he did, but I don't think he really know. Because they both had the same face, so it's kind of hard to tell who was who. Um, but they're trying to figure it out. Their best option at this point is the fingerprints. That's like their best option is the fingerprint. That's it. So anyway, moving on from that, I actually think that's everything in this episode. It wasn't really a whole lot to it. It was a pretty low key episode. Um, I somewhat enjoyed it. I felt like certain parts were a little boring, but I somewhat enjoyed it. Let me know what y'all thought about it. If I forgot something, let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it. But I hope all you have a great day. I will see all of you later. Have a great day. Peace.